welcome back to Crafting Princesses. Today's video is going to be on a Minnie Mouse inspired birthday dress. This video is going to be on a size 2T, but I will be leaving in the description box below, as well as adding it to the rest of my videos, all of the sizes and measurements that you will need for each size or age range. I will leave the sizes for the crochet tops, the length of tulle that you would need for each age group, as well as the waistband for the regular tutu skirts. For the tops, you can purchase these on eBay or Etsy. You would want to search crochet waffle top or crochet tutu top. Any variation of that will work. For today's 2T size, this is an 8-inch color, or an 8-inch top in the color fuchsia. For the tulle, I'm using a polyester tulle. I do prefer polyester over nylon simply because it is stiffer and it holds a better shape. If you are using nylon, it's preferable to use that for softer looks, such as maybe a flower girl dress or something like that. The tulle I got from papermart.com, and the shimmer tulle, which is that baby pink color, I got that one at Hobby Lobby. The pattern that I did was 7 rows of fuchsia, then 3 rows of the shimmer baby pink color. For the actual Minnie Mouse design, a while back I did create a template on some construction paper. This template that I did here for both Mickey or Minnie Mouse designs, I freehanded, but I would also recommend to go online and print out a silhouette of Minnie Mouse's head. That way you have the exact shape. With that template, I cut out 2 pieces. One was out of regular black felt that will go on the inside of the dress. The other is this black glitter foam. It's a craft foam. This one is the sticker kind, so there is an adhesive on the back, but I'll just be taking that off, and I will still be using my hot glue gun. Another option for the front of the bodice is a glitter canvas material. I purchased mine at Hobby Lobby, but you can also purchase these online. They are more flexible than the craft foam. A sheet of this at Hobby Lobby is $1.47. Online, I believe they range between $1.41 to $1.45 per sheet, and they have all different kinds of colors. So again, you want those 2 pieces, the regular black felt and then the glitter one. I also freehanded a number 2. So this one is for a 2-year-old birthday girl. You can also get a stencil or print out a silhouette of different fonts of the number 2 if you'd like. And then I cut out using that white glitter canvas. This is going to go on top of the Minnie Mouse head. And I'm just going to use a hot glue gun for that. In addition, you will need to cut out polka dots. I am doing white, and these polka dots are 2.5 inches in diameter. And you will need double of polka dots because we're going to put one underneath and one on top, which I will show you later in this video. So just pre-cut all of your circles. I'm also using this hot pink with white polka dot ribbon. I purchased this one at Hobby Lobby as well, but you can order in bulk online. Papermart.com, BB Crafts, those are some examples. Tool Shop has all of these materials available. With that polka dot ribbon, I am going to add a bow on top of Minnie Mouse's head as well as to the straps. Another thing you would want to pre-cut is using that same fuchsia colored tulle. I did cut out 6x6 squares, and I will be using this to add to the sleeves. It's going to create this puffy sleeve design or pattern. For now, I'm just going to glue down my number 2 onto my Minnie Mouse head, and I will be right back. To glue down our Minnie Mouse head, I'm taking the plain black piece of felt and I will be putting that inside the dress so that the top piece has something to glue down to. So I'm just going to stick that in. I'm going to pull the straps down to make it a little bit easier. And I want to make sure that I make this centered. Sometimes it takes a little bit of adjusting and wiggling around until you get it in that perfect place. So you can go under the dress, just tug it down and adjust. I will be using my hot glue gun to glue down Minnie Mouse's head. I'm going to start with the left ear and then work my way across and then down. Make sure the felt underneath doesn't have any folds or wrinkles in it before you start gluing. So take your hot glue gun, start with the left ear. I like to use my other hand to guide the glue stick in the back to help push that along. This doesn't have to be fancy at all. Make sure to get in between the holes so that you reach the felt that's underneath the bodice. Then take your top piece, which is that glitter foam, and press down and hold firmly to secure it. Then moving on to the right side, I'm going to place some glue on the right ear and repeat the steps. Once both of the ears are glued down, then you can flip the bottom part of the face up and place some glue underneath that, and that will be the last step for securing down Minnie Mouse's head. Moving on to our polka dots, I'm taking one of my white felt circles and taking a tulle strip from the top of the dress, placing that felt circle underneath. Then I will use my hot glue gun to place glue around the entire perimeter of the circle and on the inside, and then I will take another white felt circle to place on top of it. So you're going to be sandwiching the tulle in between the two circles. So take your glue gun, go around the circle and a bit in the middle. Take your second felt circle, place on top. And that is it for adding the polka dots. Now my next one, I'm going to go over a few strips and put that one closer towards the bottom of the dress. Depending on how full of circles you want your dress to be is how you can determine how far apart they are. So the more circles you want, the closer together they will be. Then I'm going to take this one, put another strip of tulle over my first circle, glue around the circle, take another felt piece, place it on top, and then continue this all the way around the dress. Moving on to Minnie's bow, out of my pink and white polka dot ribbon, I made a little bow to put on top. I just cut a strip of ribbon, heat sealed both of the ends, glued those together, and then pinched it in the middle and secured with embroidery thread. And then I placed a little rhinestone mesh on top of that. I'm going to glue the back of the bow and attach it to the middle of the head. So place some glue in the center of the bow, press down firmly, once secured down, I'm now going to take my glue gun and glue the back of each side of the bow. So just flip this up a bit, add some glue to the back, not very much, and place down. And do the same with the other side. For the sleeves, I'm going to take one of those 6x6 squares, and as you can see here, I'm going to show you pulling one direction on the tulle is extremely stretchy and the other direction is not. So be mindful of that. If you pull or if you fold the direction in which it's stretchiest, it is going to make your piece longer. So I want to fold the lengthwise where it's not as stretchy. I'm going to tie that on to the strap just as we would for our regular tutu skirts with the elastic waistband. So I'm going to do a double knot, making sure that my ends are facing outwards. Okay, so we want all the ends to face outward, and that is what is going to create that puffy sleeve. I will continue to tie down my tulle strips until I fill up the entire sleeve from the front to the back of the shoulder. Now again, these are adjustable straps, but I'm using my mannequin as my guide to know how many strips of tulle to put on the sleeves. And you just, again, want to make sure to fill up from the front to the back of the shoulder. As you're tying your strips on, you can push them close together so there are not any gaps. And the closer you push those together, the more tulle you can fit. I want to show you here how the knots look. And then just push them together so you can fit more. Continue doing that for both sleeves. I have filled up both of my sleeves, and you can see here they have this really cute, puffy, fluttery look. You just want to shape it. And there you go. And that is the back with the adjustable straps. Moving along, I want to finish the sleeves by adding two little mini versions of the same bow that we did for Minnie Mouse's head. So I made two little small ones with the same rhinestone mesh, and I'm just going to glue these to the front of my straps. So place a little bit of hot glue on the back of your bow and press down firmly to both sides. Both bows have been added, and now one last little detail. I'm going to add some white rickrack trim to the front of the dress. I purchased this roll at Hobby Lobby. You can also find this at Walmart, Michael's, your local craft supply store, or fabric store. With the rickrack, I will take one end and measure along the length of the dress, giving myself a little bit of extra room for tying. So I'm going to measure the length of the dress and double that, cut and heat seal both of my ends. To attach to the dress, I'm just going in one hole and out the one next to it, and I'm just going in the holes above where our tulle has been tied on, and I'm just going to do a double knot. And then just adjust and fix your trim so that it lays flat. Tighten the knot if you need to, and it adds an adorable little detail to the front of the dress. I'm going to do the same thing to the opposite side. Here you have the finished dress. Feel free to switch out colors according to your party theme. Some really cute color combinations would be baby pink and gold, red and white, or red and black, depending on the color of your decorations for your party. If you have any suggestions for other tutorials that you would like to see, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos.